Okay, so I am here today to show my April counterfeit kit that I made. The inspiration was really hard for me to get into, and once again I made a kit that is way, way, way too big. But we will see what I can use of it. The whole point is just to use up the old stuff, and help me use the new stuff that I'm buying, even though I'm not using as much old stuff as I'd like to. So first we have paper. So, like I said, I had some real issues with the color scheme that we're using for the CSI inspiration this month. It was really very soft colors, and after such a very long winter, I need some pops of color. So even though the color scheme is like a pale yellow, a pale green, a turquoise, I think maybe a navy and like a gray or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But, so I threw in some pink. And I pulled out so much stuff to do this kit that I literally had like 3 inches of paper. Just paper. So, this is, after culling down from that, I actually got this new Becky Higgins Project Life Home edition, which I really am excited to use. It's one of my new products this month, or that I've bought in the last 2 months, that I'm trying to use this month. And so it has some of those same colors as was in the inspiration photo, as well as it's home themed, which the photo itself was of home decor. So I thought I would just use this as my inspiration because it's more my colors. There's little pops of color in it. So, using that, I went through, I got some pink cardstock, some yellow cardstock, some white. This is my 12 by 12. So I'm going to try and take some inspiration from Nicole 911 and Mercy Tierra, who use a lot of cardstock in their backgrounds to extend their pattern paper. So I've got a black. This isn't quite craft. It's like a tan. And then also a blue. And more white. And then this is cream. So that's my 12 by 12 cardstock. And then I pulled out from my mother's stash of paper. I went through her stash of paper this month to try and use some of that up. So she's got all 8.5 by 11 paper. So I'm going to challenge myself to use quite a bit of that this month as well. So again, just some pink, some turquoise, some yellow. This is like that pink shimmer. More yellow. This is pink vellum, which is really pretty. I couldn't not have pink. Sorry, guys. That's more of that pink shimmer. This is some light blue mulberry, green mulberry, and then some bright pink tissue paper. And she's got a lot of handmade paper in her stash, so this is like kind of craft colored. And then I've got this really thick yellow color. It's got like glitter in it. Then I've got this one, which is again a thick one, and it's got all kinds of flower petals and leaves in it. Some light blue cardstock, some bright yellow, some light green, then some bright blue. my goal is to use up some of my older items. So I have this Fresh Burst Vellum Words, which you saw in my January kit. I'm going to continue to try and use that up. This is the Love, and then I also have some of the Baby left. And these are from 2004. I don't know when the Baby is because I cut the strip off of it. And this is just gray cardstock that got stuck in with the pattern paper. Now she has, like I said, all 8.5 by 11 paper. So she has a lot of those Fiskars and Provo Craft paper pads. So I really hit those up this month. Let's see if I can get all of them sorted out. I'm sorry. I should have done this before. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, to begin with, there's this really pretty lace. It's like laser cut. It's really, really cool. And this is from the Fiskars Paper Pizzazz Romantic Papers from 1997. And there's 2 sheets of it. So I thought that would be really nice. And there's also a sheet of this Yellow Roses. 1997. And then Provo Craft Scrap Pads, Let's Hit the Road. This is a 1999. There's like this yellow tone-on-tone dot. And then there's a yellow, it reminds me of like sponge painting, like when you're gonna paint a wall, or red and black dot. And then this is another tone-on-tone yellow. In one of them, there was vellum, and this is really cool. It reminds me of like all the cool paint and splatter effects that people are doing currently. And then this is from Memories Forever, Nature's Textures 2000. Nice wood grain, diagonal wood grain, some ferns, some ivy. I just thought those would be good for this month. This is just a pink that I liked, and it came from Fiskars Paper Pizzazz Holidays and Seasons 1996. And then this is a gray. It's kind of like a stone or a metal kind of look to it. Provo Craft Scrap Pads Wishes and Dreams from 1999. And then in my stash of paper, I have this bright plaid vellum that's got flowers in it. I don't think it tells me who it's by. And this is Boat Bunny, A Gift of Love. Boat Bunny's Back to Basics. And that's the front side. And that's the other side. It's Flower Child Hippie. And this one doesn't have a label on it, but I'm assuming they're from the same collection because those flowers are pretty darn similar. And then that's the back side. This is Carly's Creations Summer Daisy Trim. And there's no date on it, so it's got to be old. I have no idea where this came from, but I thought it would be cute to use. This is a Creating Keepsakes? No, this is Sandy Lion Sticker Designs 2000, and it's a Pooh Bear. Yay, Pooh Bear. This is Karen Foster White Magazine. I'm not quite sure what I'll use that for yet, but it reminds me of like the dictionary pages and the text pages that a lot of people are using. Maybe I'll do something about clothes. This is from 2004. And I have 2 sheets of it. I have no idea why I bought it in the first place. Since this month I'm going to be scrapping my March photos, I thought this would be cute. We didn't do anything special for St. Patrick's Day, but just to add some little touches of it. And this is from Paper Studio, the Seasons Pad from 2008. And then this is the same thing, and I thought it kind of coordinated with that clover paper. Just a green and white plaid. Here's another one from the Paper Studio, Seasons Pad from 2008. It's just a blue and yellow gradient. Another very trendy thing right now. And this is Recollections Natural Wood Floor, just a light wood grain. This is also a Paper Studio paper. It's called Linen Door Girl Stripe from 2011. Not everything I own is ancient. However, this one is. It's Chatterbox Scrapbook Walls. This is butter ticking. And it's just like a very light yellow. And it's kind of got like a graph type pattern to it. Kind of looks like you could probably use it for graph paper. But it's very, very faint. And I don't believe there's a year on this. I can't find a year on that. This is another Paper Studio. This is from 2011. It just says Baby in pink on a pink background with white text. This is just a pink diamond. It kind of looks watercolored in the pink sections, or distressed of some kind. And this is In Designs, called Pink Diamond. And again, it does not have a year. And then this is just a yellow paper that's got white writing on it. It says Rattles, Binky, Baby, Booty, Giggles, Special Delivery, Kisses, Cuddles. I thought it was cute. I still haven't used it. And I have no idea where it's from, because it doesn't say. Now, on to the good stuff. So, I went to the scrapbook store again and bought more stuff. I totally blew my budget for the month of March. Spent way more than $15. But I think I'm going to focus on getting page protectors this month, so I will theoretically not spend my whole $15 amount, maybe. So anyway, I got the Simple Stories Homespun 6x6 pad because I love this collection. Love, 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 love. I think it's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collection. So I got that because I couldn't decide which papers I wanted the most. So I just got the 6x6 pad. And then these are from Studio G from 2013. I actually bought them at Walmart. So there's a variety of graph paper and dots. That I thought kind of went with the colors this month. And then this is another Studio G grouping. It's got butterflies and stars and a red polka dot and a pink polka dot. I just pulled out the colors that work. And those are both, I bought both of those at Walmart. This is Dear Lizzie Daydreamer. Very new, love it. This is Sandbox. That's what it looks like, with a pink chevron on the back. So excited to use some of this pretty paper. This is Jelly Bean Soup, chilled cucumber soup, and croutons. I just loved all the words. I really think I can cut this out. This is going to be more like an embellishment paper versus a background paper, I think. But it does have a cute little tiny flower print, which is nice. And while these may not all be new papers from this last CHA, they are new to me. I bought them the last 2 months. They're new to my collection. So this is a We Are Memory Keepers collection, Simply Spring, and this is Daffodil. And it's just got some little doodled stems in white on the yellow background. And then I liked this option where it gives you the 6x6 pad, or the option to cut out 6x6 paper. I liked that. And then this is We Are Memory Keepers, Simply Spring Butterflies. And then this is the back of it. There's butterflies. I love butterflies. I have been collecting them for the last 2 months in my scrapbooking stuff. And now I want to use them. And we're still having icky, snowy weather. So this is October Afternoon. This is Cherry Hill journal cards. And what I liked about them is that there's different designs on the back. I thought that was really cool. A couple of them on this side I can see myself using, but really, I think we'll be using this side. And I'm flipping the papers because this is the first time recording on the tablet, and I can't see the screen, and I don't know how it's going to play back, as far as if I'm going to be upside down or not. So I'm just trying to compensate. So please bear with me. Hopefully this is better than the last video. So this is Glitz Design, Sunshine in My Soul. I was staring at this going, why did I buy this paper? And then it's like, oh, yellow. That makes sense. This is just very drab, like I was complaining about my spring so far has been very drab and snowy still. But that is that bright, bold pop of color that I wanted. This is a paper studio. It's called Turquoise Wood Fence, I believe. Yes. I've bought this paper 3 times. I love this paper. I've bought and used this paper 3 times. I love it. It's gorgeous. Now, one of my purchases in February was a bunch of Dear Lizzie Fit and Frolic that was on clearance. And so I got this one. It's Autumn Avenue. Strangely enough, even though that the Project Life Home mini kit has a lot of the same imagery, as the Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic, a lot of the Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic does not coordinate with those cards. I was laughing while I was picking things out. I'm like, but it's that image. Why doesn't it match? I was having issues. So this is Autumn Avenue, and that's the other side. It's got like words and like little arrows and things like that. I like this side. I like this side too, but I'll probably use that side. So this is another Fifth and Frolic. It's Storytime Street. And then the other side is just a pink and white triangle. And then this is a Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic Blossom Boulevard. And that's the other side with little flowers. I like the cross-stitched hearts. Cute border. Looks like something smudged on the corner of my paper. My daughter probably got a hold of it. Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic 6th and Maple. I really like this side with the cream and the brown and the words and the drops. And I'm not so much a fan of that. But this is a yellow and white triangle print. So I'll probably end up using that side. This is Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic 6th and Main. I just love these arrows. I may end up cutting out some of the arrows versus maybe doing strips, having it point to the picture. I don't know. We'll see. And then it's got birds on the back, and I'm not a fan of those birds at all. Just the arrows. Though we have been bird watching in March, so maybe the birds will apply more than the arrows. This is A Beautiful Life by Laura Passage for Echo Park. And again, like I said, collecting butterflies. Love the butterfly doilies. Definitely going to be cutting those out. And then on the back, it's a turquoise and black diagonal, which I also like. This is Pebbles From Me to You, and it's notes. And then, whoa, that messed with my eyes. And then on the back, it's a red and white, like plaid checkerboard type thing. And then it's the pebbles. I like that that they're like Polaroid kind of style. Okay, and then I got this. I got the Dear Lizzie Neapolitan Silver Lining Cloud Vellum, which I think is adorable. This is Crate Paper DIY Shop Artistry. I'm really a fan of this side versus the other. The other is a little bit too bright, too big a pattern for me, I think. We'll see. Maybe I'll challenge myself to use it. But I like the ledger paper, or notebook paper, whatever you want to call it. This is a Recollections. It's called Teal Butterflies. It is not dated, apparently. Nobody dates things. Annoy me. Anyway. So this is another one where I could cut out the individual butterflies or cut strips. It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. This is a Recollections as well. This is Aqua Damask. I just thought it went with color scheme. And then both Jamie and I have some work pictures. In the pictures that I am going to be scrapbooking, we both took pictures of work in March, and I love the Simple Stories Daily Grind, but I haven't gotten a whole lot of it. Because of my $15 a month budget, it's really hard for me to get collections or anything like that because I want it all. And so I have to pick how can I get the most out of something. So I got this Daily Grind Daily Flare, thinking I could cut out the bits and pieces and use them for accents, especially in Project Life. I think this would be perfect for Project Life. And on the back it's got a vertical stripe, but definitely I think I'm going to cut those out. This is Simple Stories Daily Grind as well. It's called Hello New Day. And I just think that is really cool. And then on the back is cameras, which I also thought I could cut out as accents. Even if I just do like a strip and get these 2 rows, it should be plenty of cameras for the month. So it says, and heart, love that, smile, priceless, this is the good stuff, and life is beautiful. Here's some more We Are Memory Keepers. Simply Spring, this is called Springtime. And then on the back it's got a green and white diagonal stripe. This I could even cut out as accents or as a mat. And I have another one of those butterfly papers because I apparently didn't know I had bought one already. So they're both going in the kit this month. As a dope. Now you have to use it all. My Mind's Eye on the sunny side, and this is sweet chevron paper. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's a pale green chevron on a cream base. And then on this side you've got some bigger chevrons and multicolors. And these bring in like the reds that are in the Becky Higgins home, which I will show you here in a minute. This is also on the sunny side. Again, little butterflies. I don't even know how to describe this side, but it's like ovals. Lines and lines, but ovals. Definitely that side will be used. Don't see myself using the other side. This is Teresa Collins' Sweet Afternoon. And then a ledger paper on the back. I was thinking I'd cut out the pink flowers when I bought it. I don't have a whole lot of embellishments. I have a ton of paper, so I like to use my paper as embellishments. This is, these are my last papers. I did actually buy 3 sheets of the Simple Stories Homespun, but I want to buy them all. It was really hard to narrow it down to 3. So this is Grateful. It says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, and it's got a flower, and a little doily, and then it's got this really cool polka dot pattern on the back. This is also homespun. It's called Beautiful Life. It's got more of those flowers, which are very painterly. And then a red, I don't know, it reminds me of wallpaper. And then this is homespun, gray wood / grid, gray wood grain, and then just a basic grid. So that's my paper. And then I've got this Authentique Delightful Details sticker sheet that I thought would be really good with my darling little girl. It also has a green alphabet on it. I also got the matching, they call them elements, but it's got word stickers as well as another white alphabet and a pink alphabet. And then I got these Heidi Swap alphabet letters. Which are like a really thin kind of acrylic-y material. They're really thin, they're very flexible. Michael's had all the Heidi Swap stuff on sale, so I couldn't just walk past it. I tried. I had to walk back to it. I also got these Studio Calico Rub-Ons. They're a dark blue butterfly. I got these Studio G chipboard stickers at Walmart. This alphabet coordinates really well with the collections, with the stuff I have pulled together for the kit. And then again, because we had some work stuff in there, plus just everyday routine stuff, I thought this one would work really well. And then I have some self-adhesive Studio G gems. They're in a dark green, a pale green, and then an almost like clear or a white, but there's just a very tiny tint of green in there. And I got these Recollection frames. They're 4x4. I've been wanting to do some stuff with frames for a while. But they're actually a pretty thin chipboard, I would say. So you guys can look forward to that this month, assuming the daughter and the boy cooperate, because I have plans to do a couple tutorials and things like that and show you guys what I've done using my kit. And then I've got these jelly bean soup journaling sprouts. Pasta Figelia, and they're just little circles. They're predominantly circles, or circular, just little die cuts that I thought could be used for journaling, putting my date on Project Life cards. This one says, "Life is good. Remember." Definition of photography. Little flower shape. Vintage camera. Top 5 memories. Yikes. Today. Another flower shape. Flower. Photo op. Flower shape. Flower. You make me smile. Little journaling spot. This one says, "You make me laugh." Another vintage camera. Oops. This one says, "Huh?" And then date and location. I actually picked those up, I think, in January, and I haven't used them yet. They definitely need used. Now, I also got these. I got these Bow Bunny petals. I don't like this color. These are the ones that I would end up using. Is this newsprint or paper of some kind design, the yellow and the green. And then I also bought a huge thing of flowers, and the only ones, after looking at them closer, that I actually like for this month, the rest of them have like rain boots and umbrellas, so they might work better next month, is these pink flowers from Prima. And they've got little raindrops on them. I mean, very rain themed. I've never seen flowers be themed, but these are. I just thought they were multicolored and pretty, and then I started looking at them closer. So, I have to figure out how to use a whole mess of flowers next month. So, Addie is also watching a lot of My Little Pony, so we found these super cute My Little Pony stickers from American Crafts. So I'm going to try and use those, even though most of the pictures this month were Bubble Guppies and Sesame Street oriented. We'll see if I can find a way to fit those in. This is Studio Calico word stickers, called accent stickers. They don't say what collection they came from, but I do believe they came from Print Shop. I don't think these are the new ones. I want the new ones. That's why I don't think they're the new ones. I also already went ahead and punched some stars from a gold striped vellum, or clear vellum with gold stripes. And then I got this at the scrapbook store when I went a couple weeks ago. It's just like a time card kind of thing. And then that's the back of it. I thought that would work for some of our work photos. Probably Jamie's more than mine. And then I picked up these flare. This is a little camera. This is just a gray dot. It's a blue dot. And then these black and white clovers. And then just two little wood tags. And then the alphabet that I have, in addition to the authentic one, is the jelly bean soup, alpha beans, and it is gumbo green. I also have these Welcome Spring vellum stickers by SRM Stickers, Sticker Sentiments Spring. And then this is October Afternoon Woodland Park label stickers, which I use label stickers all the time in my project life, so those will be gone by the end of the month, I'm sure. I also, from my stash, that was all new product. Everything I showed you was new product. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of embellishments. I have a whole lot of paper. This is the Paper Studio Bubbabilities. I do believe this was part of my January kit. If not, it was part of my February, which didn't get filmed. But they're just clear round epoxy letter stickers from Paper Studio. And as you can see, I used a good chunk of them in whatever month they were in my kit. And then I just bought these Sticko dimensional stickers because one of the elements that you were supposed to include was puffy, I believe. And I don't have anything puffy, so I got some puffy butterflies, some puffy flowers, and then some puffy hearts. And all these things will end up getting used, even if it's not. I mean, that's a lot of hearts. Even if it's not this month. They are elements that I like to use frequently, so they will get used. And then I'm just going to flip through this Project Life Home really quickly. So this is the 4x6 cards. You get Love You Always and Family. And you get Family and Home is Where the Heart Is. This is just a line. And then Our Family Is. And I love this cute picture of this house. And then just a wood grain and a graph. And I love this X and O cross-stitched. You can go either way with it. And this is another cross-stitched one. It's a pale blue and then the bright yellow. And again, you can go either way with it. This is a green stripe diagonal stripe, excuse me, with a blue oval. Either way with it. And this one says Memories with a banner. And you can go either way with that one. And then for the 3x4 cards, you've got this cute one with the arrow. Sorry. And Family Time cross-stitched. This one says Family Time with the cute little house. I love the houses. This one says Our Happy Little Home and Love. This one is like notebook paper with a little heart, and it says Family is Forever. You get two of those. This is just notebook paper and then a diagonal with that same turquoise. You get two of those. I Love Today with a polka dot on the back. Two of those. I already showed that one. This is a red diagonal with graph, and it says Home is Where the Heart Is. And you get two of those. I think you get two of all of them. There's that one that I've already showed you. Love and Laughter. Happy Little Life. I love this one. It says Little Moments, and it's got that same house on it. And then on the back it's got some light blue turquoise and then the graph. This one has more of that cross stitch, and it says love you, and then handmade happiness. This one says family cross stitched, and then it's got a graph with 3 little hearts. And then family traditions with the green diagonal. This was the image that really let me figure out that the Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic would work together, because she has a very similar image on one of her things for that collection. It says house, love, home, family, here, love, this place, together, love, grow, our house, family. I think that's adorable. And on the back it's got a green and white polka dot with graph. We are family with the tree, and so good together. Some asterisks, and some lines to journal, and it says home sweet home. So it says memories, and XOXO. I didn't even notice that that was on the back. And it looks like it's stitched. And that's that same one. Family time, I showed you. That one I showed you. Okay. And that is everything. Oh, and then I've got some yellow ribbon. I'm also going to try and use this So Easy that I got at the scrapbook garage sale last weekend, because I've wanted one forever and ever and ever, and I got it and some stamps. So I'm going to be trying to play with some of that stuff, even though it's not part of the kit. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll check back and see what I make with it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.